She's out of control. She's utterly irresponsible, undermining the police while stoking up division ahead of a difficult and important weekend. She's unhinged.
So, at the Commons yesterday, Suella Braverman was conspicuous in her absence, especially after writing an incendiary article in The Times suggesting the Met are biased towards left-leaning causes, stoking division and undermining the leadership of Sunak. Chris Philps fielded the questions, but I've basically edited him out because he talks the same old flannel. Here, though, is the general feeling from the opposition benches.
But what we are seeing the Home Secretary do is blatantly interfere with the operational day-to-day decisions of the police. We have to call that out. The police have to be independent.
But the Minister is absolutely right when he says that there is no place for hate on our streets. Isn't the truth of the matter, though, there's no place for hate in the Home Office either.
This morning, a former Chief Constable of Durham warned that the storm being whipped up by the Home Secretary is diverting resources away from a very serious threat which might arise.
But the truth is that the government is attempting to draw the police into taking political sides in a very contentious matter in the country.
Words matter. Yeah. So can the Minister explain, in the absence of the Home Secretary, in what way does the Home Secretary think that protest marches in the UK relating to Israel and Gaza are disturbingly reminiscent of Ulster, and does he agree?
And the problem with the present Home Secretary is that she's the person who is inciting hatred in this country. He's absolutely right. It's perfectly fair for us to have scrutiny of the police, but that normally comes after an operational event, not before it.
Well, I don't accept that characterisation. Of course we respect, all of us, I'm sure. Excuse me. Goodness me, I've got a bit of a cold, Mr. Speaker, this morning. Thank you for your good wishes.
On this Home Secretary's watch, every day 6,000 crimes across England and Wales go unsolved. So, does the Home Secretary trust the police to do their job or not? If the purpose of her article was to say that she knows better than the Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police, then she should say so, and she should say so here in this chamber.
Does he not understand that the Home Secretary's incendiary and inflammatory comments ahead of what is going to be a really complex and sensitive policing operation for the Met this weekend is making their jobs even harder? Isn't this a deeply irresponsible way for a Home Secretary to behave?
Now, that is a dangerous, slippery slope which we're on. Operational independence of the police to protect the right of assembly, the basic English right of liberty, is being challenged by the Home Secretary. She is not fit to hold that post, is she?
No. Isn't the truth of the matter that this Home Secretary is really trying to command the police? And that completely breaches every single understanding that we've historically had of the operational independence of the police.
And if not, then what possible motive could she have for seeking to undermine public confidence in the police in this way?
The Shadow Home Secretary's question was whether the Minister could confirm that the Home Secretary's intervention to undermine the operational independence of the police was signed off through the normal number 10 process and therefore has the support of the Prime Minister. The Minister said he has no sight of that. So what is he going to do to furnish the House with an answer to that question?
Minister.
Well, I'm afraid communications between other members of the government are not a matter for me. I'm responsible for policing, delivering record police numbers and falling crime. That's my job and I'm doing it.
Click here for Yvette Cooper's blistering response to Suella's actions.